Welcome into the Bulldog Digital Network. Good Saturday afternoon here as we get set for an Appalachian Athletic Conference single game here on the Bulldog Digital Network. Jared Wright bringing you all the play-by-play action here today as we get set as the Brenau Golden Tigers come to town to face off against the Tennessee Wesleyan Lady Bulldogs here at James L. Robb Gymnasium as we get set for this Appalachian Athletic Conference matchup. Lady Bulldogs come in under Jeff Rice 6-6 overall. The Lady Golden Tigers under Coach Chris Stewart in his 13th season come in 7-6 overall. And both of these teams kind of fighting for position in the conference standings as we get set for the action here. Lady Bulldogs currently in 9th place. The Golden Tigers in 7th place. They were preseason 13th, where the Lady Bulldogs were preseason 5th. So both teams kind of opposite of what people were projecting they would be thus far into the season in the standings. But nonetheless, still a lot of conference basketball left to be played. Lady Bulldogs come in 4-6 in the conference, 3-3 here at home. They did win their last outing. On the other hand, Brenau comes in 6-5 in the conference. They are 3-5 on the road and have won 3 straight games. Those include wins against Columbia International at home, Union at home, and on the road at Bluefield. So some pretty convincing wins for those Golden Tigers there. They are 4-1 on their home floor, so a very tough place to play there for any opposing teams. Lady Bulldogs coming off a win on the road at Columbia, 63-52 is their last win. Before that, they had dropped a game at home here against Milligan and then at CIU before the Christmas break took over. But that is where they currently stand in the records and what they've put on the court here thus far. So right now we're going to take a break and then be back with the starting lineups. We'll be back in just a few minutes here on the Bulldog Digital Network. Back here on the Bulldog Digital Network, we get set for the starting lineups, of course, for the Brenau University Golden Tigers. We will start first with them. They will start number 3, Mila Moore, a 5'9" senior guard, averages 18.2 a game from Dacula, Georgia. She is the reigning conference player of the week as well, had 23.5-point average and 5 rebound average last week when they went 2-0 and had 34 points against Bluefield, so she'll be a factor for them. Number 4, 5'4" freshman guard, Sarah Grace Bertolini. She is from Canton, Georgia. Number 10, 5'7" sophomore guard Ellie Kinlaw, averages 11.8 a game from Jefferson, Georgia. Number 12, a 5'8" sophomore guard Anna Gliotti, averages 13.3. Cumming, Georgia native for her. And then 15, 6'1" post. She's a junior. It's Kayla Stafford. She hails from McDonough, Georgia. On the other side for Jeff Rice, assisted by Darian Jones in his first season, is number 1, Anna Crowder, the 5'9" junior forward from Decatur, Tennessee, averages 11.3 points a game along with 6.2 rebounds. Then number 4, the 5'5" junior guard, Jacelyn Stone, averages just under 11 points a game, also with 2.5 rebounds and 3 assists per game, hailing from Decatur, Tennessee as well. Another Lady Tiger from Meigs County in Decatur, Tennessee is number 10, J.C. Powell, the 5'8 junior guard, averages 7 points a game along with 4.3 rebounds. Number 20, McKaylee Martin, a 6-foot senior forward, averages 6.5 a game plus 4 rebounds. She hails from Sweetwater, Tennessee. And then number 21, the 5'7 junior guard, Cambry Mayo, averages 7.8 a game. And she is from Cleveland, Tennessee, and a Bradley Central alumnus. So Lady Bulldogs in their all-white home uniforms. Golden Tigers in all black with Vegas gold numerals trimmed in white. Lady Bulldogs have the blue numerals, no other trim around the new numbers. As we get set for this single game before Bryan comes to town next week. Wesleyan will be moving from our left to our right, of course. As we get set for 4 10-minute quarters coming your way here on the Bulldog Digital Network. Wesleyan holds this series advantage. It's a young series. They hold it 16-8 overall, but it is Brenau that, Wesleyan picked up the win here at home last year. They averaged almost 18 points a game. They're 10-2 here on Dwayne Farmer Court against the Golden Tigers. Each team winning the home series the last couple of years, so we get set for the tip, and here go the Lady Bulldogs moving from our left to our right once again. Mayo out front gets it to Powell. Now top of the key, Crowder. She drives one dribble and then kicks left to Mayo. Top of the key, it's to Stone. Stone goes right side. Layup is easy on the right side for Jacelyn Stone. She got herself free for an easy bucket there. And the Lady Bulldogs find themselves in front early. Man-to-man defense shown by the Lady Bulldogs. Golden Tigers work it outside. That's Bertolini with it. Now inside it goes to Moore. She'll kick it across. Three-pointer on the way by Gliotti. And a miss and a pull down by McKaylee Martin. Here's Mayo, top of the key. She's going to fire it. Three-pointer off to the right for her. Rebound by Gliotti. Lady Bulldogs drop back defensively well. Pull-up jumper here for Kinlaw. Knots this game up at 2 apiece. Just over a minute played thus far. Drive and a kick to Mayo on the left wing. Now she gets it right back top of the key, drops it to Stone. Martin, a little head fake. Now drops it to her left and Crowder standing right beside her. Shot clock at 8. Martin going to pop the three. Blocked, though, down low by Stafford. Here come the Golden Tigers. They're going to work it back between the circles. Come left side to Stafford, playing away from the basket. Wanting to get it down low to Moore, who's got Crowder boxed up. Now it's going to be Kinlaw. Drive and kick back to Stafford. Back to the basket, spins across the lane. Short off the glass, and another defensive board for McKaylee Martin. Lady Bulldogs trying to get some offense going here. Led 2-0 to start it. Then Brenau tying it up at 2 apiece. Here's Stone, 15-foot extended, off the mark. Clear out by Stafford, gets it into the hands of Bertolini. Out of bounds it will go to the Lady Bulldogs. Or to the Golden Tigers, sorry. Correction on that one. Inbound coming from the far side underneath. In it goes. Pull up by Moore, no good. Third rebound underneath by Martin on that left side. Quickly in transition, Powell, Crowder, now to Stone between the circles. Crowder swings it left side to Martin. Down low, feed to Crowder. Back to the basket, little head fake. Now turning and shooting on the hook shot is good by Anna Crowder. Inside shot by Moore is good. Now Crowder with it. Gets it to Stone. Stone loses the handle. Somehow regains it. Then down low, it's going to be a foul on the shot. This one's going to be on Stafford. Her first. Team first of the quarter break. That's going to send Anna Crowder to the line. First one is good for Crowder. Crowder's second one is in there, perfect. 6:50 to play in the first quarter of action. Ball comes inbounds. Lady Bulldogs have full court pressure. Get the steal here near midcourt. Led by two multiple times now, trying to extend it. Baseline drive by Martin against Stafford, looking for help, and she gets shoved underneath. This foul is going to be the second on Stafford. Team second. Coach Rice calling out the signal, number 5. Hannah Cannon, 6'1" senior forward from Clayton, Georgia, checking in for the Golden Tigers. Powell from the free throw line sends it on a long bounce down to Crowder, shot off the mark. And a foul inside. Shot is good. This one's going to be on Tennessee Wesleyan's Stone. And missed free throw. Martin with another rebound. Stone walks it up the near side of the court. Hands it off to Powell. They flip it on to the far side in the hands of Mayo. Crowder gets a screen at the top of the key from Martin. Missed the three. Rebound pulled in by Galati. Here comes Bertoloni up the floor quickly. Named Sarah Grace, goes by SG. Three-pointer on the way for the Golden Tigers, and it's good. They take their first lead of the ball game, 9-6. 5:40 to play in the first quarter of action. Here's Stone. Mayo had a backdoor cut off a screen from Crowder. Couldn't get it to her. Shot clock at 14. Crowder, a driving kick to Martin for an open three, and McKaylee Martin answers right back with a three of her own for the Lady Bulldogs. Knots this game up, 9 apiece. They force a bad pass here. 5:17 to play. A couple of substitutions coming in for the Lady Bulldogs. Powell and Mayo and Martin exit. They'll get number 3, Abby Barr, the 5'8" junior guard from Sweetwater, Tennessee, along with number 22, Sierra Bates, the 6-foot freshman or junior forward from Kodak, Tennessee, along with her twin sister, Alexis, number 12, Alexis Bates. Alexis is a 5'6" junior guard. Three-pointer on the way. Another one. And this one for Alexis Bates. Pushes the Lady Bulldog lead to 3, 12-9. Outside, they work it around the perimeter. Kinlaw with it. Down low feed to Moore. Back to the basket, spins into the lane, a little head fake, steps through the defender in Crowder and scores the lay-in. Still 12-11, Lady Bulldogs in front. Left side it goes to Bates. Stone back up top of the key, now sends it back to Sierra Bates. Feed quickly into the post to Barr. Barr, a little head fake, kick out to Crowder. 10 to shoot. Trying to work it around instead of standing around. They've got Crowder wide open underneath. Trying to get it to her. And they will on the shot. She'll get 2 free throws coming her way. This one's going to be on 12, Gliotti. That's the third for the team, and Anna Crowder back to the line for the Lady Bulldogs. First one is good there. 13-11, 4:01 to play in the first quarter. They got some substitutions at the table for the Lady Bulldogs. One of those is going to be Mayo returning, and then Anna Crowder is going to check out for her twin sister Ella, 5'9" junior forward from Decatur, Tennessee. 3-point advantage for the Lady Bulldogs. Golden Eagles get it inbounds. Moore is going to try to push it up the floor. Alexis Bates hits the deck hard. Three-pointer on the way by Gliotti off the mark. Long rebound ends up into the hands of Alexis Bates. Looking for help. Got away with maybe a travel right there at midcourt. A couple of Brenau fans making the trip up from Gainesville, Georgia. Wanted that call. Here's Mayo. Top of the key, gets a screen from Ella Crowder. Now the backdoor cut by Alexis Bates is going to sail over her head and out of bounds. It's going to be a full court press. Golden Tigers have everybody in the backcourt trying to get it inbounds. It comes in. Back to Moore it goes, though. She'll bring it up, working against Ella Crowder. Behind the back dribble, goes right side of the paint. Strong take. 14-13. Lady Bulldogs still clinging to a 1-point lead. Led by as many as 3. Here's Ella Crowder, gets it back up to Mayo. Little head fake, now she'll drive right side. Throws up a prayer, misses everything except the top of the backboard. Trying to draw the contact, couldn't get the whistle to go in her favor, and then out of bounds is going to be the call here against the Golden Tigers. 2:52 to go in the first quarter of action. It's going to be Barr to bring it up the court here. It's got Ella Crowder to her right. Everyone on the lane for the Lady Bulldogs. Swing it right side to Mayo. Mayo looking down low. Barr trips. Hits the deck. Now Sierra Bates flashes to the elbow. Barr gets it back up top. Calling out the directions. Trying to take it off the dribble. Kick to Crowder. Back to Barr it comes. She's going to fire the three over Moore. Strong look. Just could not make it. Get the steal here. Sierra Bates from Alexis Bates. So Lady Bulldogs back in front by 3. But then answering right back is Moore for the Golden Tigers. So anytime Wesleyan can get some momentum, it goes away because the Golden Tigers can answer right back. Here's Barr, left wing, gets a screen from Bates. Had her open on the pick and roll. Couldn't get it. Goes out of bounds to Tennessee Wesleyan. Will stay with them. Substitutions coming in for Brenau. Number 2, Malia Harrison will check in, the freshman guard from Gainesville, Georgia, right there in the hometown, along with number 20, Taylor Green, a senior guard from Buena Vista, Georgia. Wesleyan with the ball, 7 to shoot. Ella Crowder, top of the key, loses the handle. Turns it over. Barr slicing in there, couldn't get it, and then Brenau's going to turn it over once again. So a couple of turnovers by both teams here late in the first quarter. Stone's going to check back into the ball game. So is Anna Crowder. Barr and Alexis Bates will exit. McKaylee Martin will also check in. So Coach Rice using a little delayed substitution tactic right there. Bates will check out as well. Sierra. Lady Bulldogs ball in the front court. Stone walks it from the far side to the near side. Bounces it to Mayo. She drives against her defender, and she'll draw the foul inside on the shot. And this one's going to be the second on Gliotti. And Camry Mayo is going to step to the line. Mayo, a 83.3% shooter on the season. First free throw is nothing but net for her. Second one is up and good as well. So back to a 3-point game for the Lady Bulldogs. Long lob intercepted by Ella Crowder at midcourt. Crowder finds Martin on the right side. Trying to move it around. Here's Mayo. Top of the key. Now gets it to Crowder on the drive. Goes up strong and gets the lay-in. Ella Crowder got rewarded off of the turnover a minute ago and scores. Wesleyan's largest lead now at 5. Trying to work defensively to get a stop here as we go under 60 seconds here in the first quarter. Gliotti drives, throws it over the rim into the hands of Anna Crowder. Lady Bulldogs can extend their largest lead once again. Crowder spins in the lane, gets it out to Ella. Now Stone will give it a little tap of the head and ready to go here. Martin sets a screen at the elbow. Now reverses the screen and gets bumped there as Stone with 38 seconds to play. That's 5 team fouls, so it'll be 2 free throws. Leotti is going to pick up her 3rd foul. She is their 2nd leading scorer at 13.3 points per game, so some early foul trouble for her. And that's going to send Jacelyn Stone to the stripe. First free throw is good for Stone. 38 seconds remaining. 6-point lead. Stone makes both of them. Pushes it to 7. Largest of the game for the Lady Bulldogs. Ball inbounded. Double teamed in the far corner. Trying to get away from everyone. Now the Golden Tigers get it across midcourt. Now the ball stripped away underneath. Good defensive stand by the Lady Bulldogs. Martin picking up the loose ball. 20 seconds to go in the first quarter of action. Bulldog Digital Network coverage here of Appalachian Athletic Conference basketball. Shot clock and game clock really in sync, maybe a 0.2 or 3 differential. Drive and kick by Stone, gets it to Martin. A little head fake. She jumps inside for a jumper and off the mark with 8 seconds to go. 0.8 seconds, correction. Lady Bulldogs going to try to lob it in. Crowder catches it and shoots at the buzzer, but it's no good. And the Lady Bulldogs will take their 7-point lead into the second quarter. Coming up here on the Bulldog Digital Network, we'll be right back. Back here on the Bulldog Digital Network, start of the second quarter. Lady Bulldogs in front by 7 here. They've used a string of scoring late in the first quarter to push this lead back up. Top of the key, it's going to be Elena Vega with it. She's checked in the quarter break. 5'6" guard, shot clock down to 5. Three-pointer up and good for Hannah Cannon. Puts them to within 4. Out front, Stone gets it to Mayo. Now Powell brings it to the right side into Martin's hands. Feed to Anna Crowder. Crowder will cross over and kick. Mayo deep 3 from the left wing is good by Cambry Mayo. Lady Bulldogs now a steal at midcourt. Stone got it, but then gets it stolen right back. Here comes Harrison with the ball. Comes left side. Open for 3 is Kinlaw. And Kinlaw gets them to within 4. Bucket. And the foul is going to be inside for J.C. Powell. That one's going to be on Vega, her team first of the quarter. And so it's going to send J.C. Powell to the line for the 3-point play opportunity. If she makes this one, that'll put them up by 7 to tie the largest lead. So ties the largest lead. Backcourt pressure by Stone and Crowder. That's a carry and a walk. Now a three-pointer on the way from Kinlaw. It's off the mark. Mayo clears out the board. Stone looking back to Coach Rice for the signal. Just under 2 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Just in front of the top of the key, it's Crowder. Walks it to the right, gets it to Stone on the wing. Stone, little ball fake out. Nice little play by Stone as she captures the defender in hesitation right there. It's a 9-point advantage. Lady Bulldogs in front. Now down low, Kinlaw back to the basket. Touch off the glass is good. 30-23 your score. 7:35 to go. Mayo looked back door for Martin, but couldn't get it to her quick enough, so they move it to the opposite corner. Here's Crowder on a drive. Finds Powell open on the right wing. She fires a three, and it's good. J.C. Powell. Now the inbounds is swiped away. Out of bounds it goes. 7:13 to play here in the second quarter of action. 10-point advantage. Largest of the game for the Lady Bulldogs. Trying to keep building on this, but they've got to get a stop first. Up the far side is Harrison. Drops it to Moore. Moore back to the basket from the elbow, looking for some help. Steps through. Euro step, no good. Here's Martin on another defensive board. McKaylee Martin with 5 rebounds thus far on the afternoon. And all of them, I'm pretty sure, have been from that left side of the defensive glass. She'll set a screen for Stone. Stone has it poked away from behind by Moore. Moore gets the ball right back, crosses midcourt, working against Powell. Floater in the middle of the lane is good for Moore. .6:28 to go, second quarter of action. Mayo bounces it to the high post into the hands of Crowder. Now she gets it right back. Far side, Powell with it, gets a screen from Crowder. Going to pull the three, short on it, no good. And they'll kick it back out, and Harrison's going to slow it down with 6:05 to go. Got Abby Barr and Alexis Bates coming back to the scorer's table. Far side of the court. They get it back up top to Kinlaw. They had it in the hands of Green. Now she's got it back in the corner. As Cannon hit the deck trying to set a screen. Cannon open on the top of the key. 4 to shoot. Moore going to try to take it over the double team. Forces the shot. Missed opportunity. And there's a defensive board for J.C. Powell. Here's Mayo looking back to Coach Rice for the signal. She'll back it up with under 5.5 to go. Hands it off to Stone. Powell to Mayo. Mayo gets it to Stone. Set a screen for her, and Stone head fake. Bounce pass to Crowder. It's poked out of bounds. Substitution comes in for Tennessee Wesleyan. 3 seconds to shoot. Number 35, Courtney Farr, the 6-foot sophomore forward from Benton, Tennessee, will check in for Tennessee Wesleyan, as well as they get number 30, Polly Simpson, in for Brenau, the senior post. Bates kicks it in. Got to shoot it at the buzzer, fires up the shot and misses it, so shot clock violation for the Lady Bulldogs. Tough to get that one in. Brenau's got some length in there now, some height. Inbounds it comes. Far side of the court, it's Harrison with it. Lady Bulldogs in front by 8, 33-25. Harrison gets it over to Moore. They're wanting Cannon to move. Coach Stewart calling that one out. She comes to the opposite wing from the near corner. Here's Moore at the free throw, and she travels with it. Coach Stewart not arguing with that call, letting his guard know. Barr running the point here. Alexis Bates to her right, sends it to her on the pass. Far, top of the key. She'll walk it, trying to get it to Powell. Now she does. Far set a screen for her. She goes left side. Strong take, but not good enough. Here come the Golden Tigers pushing the pace. Drops it back to Cannon, top of the key. Looks to the right around the screen. It's going to be Simpson to bring it to the far side. Instead, thought she's going to pass it, and she missed it. Anna Crowder gets the rebound. Here comes Powell, near side of the court. Crosses into the lane. Gets free of the defender. Layup is good for J.C. Powell. Outstanding take off of the half-court pass she got. And so the Golden Tigers miss another shot here. Still a 10-point advantage. Lady Bulldogs can push this one even further. Barr, top of the key. Passes it back to Crowder, a little ball fake. Bates to Barr, 15 to shoot. Over to Farr, she's going to jack the three. Too strong. Here comes Moore on the defensive board, pushing the pace, trying to get in there. Cannot make it. Moore can't get the foul called. Coach Stewart says she got poked in the eye. Here's Bates on the drive. Throws up the hook shot, missed it. Farr with the backside rebound. This one's going to be on Simpson, her first. Team second. It's going to be Mayo and Ella Crowder to return. It's white ball. Shot clock will go to 20. So it's Barr to key it in underneath. Long lob into the front court, intercepted by Moore. Moore takes it right side of the paint, goes up against Farr. That one was a foul, and they don't call that one, but Farr, though, was straight up, so that's probably the no call there. Good credit by Farr. Moore almost pokes it away on the trailing play. Farr ends up with it again. Right side it comes to Barr. Barr skips the screen, gets it to Alexis Bates in the corner. Now here's Barr around the screen from Farr. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ella Crowder, drives, takes it strong off the glass and good by Ella Crowder. Lady Bulldogs now lead it by 12. Largest of the ball game with under 2:30 to play here in the second quarter of action. Moore pull up just inside the lane is good. Gets them back to a 10-point game. Here's Mayo, three-pointer on the way over the back of the rim. Bounces off. Golden Tigers going to try to put this into single digits, and there's going to be a foul. That one's going to be on Barr. Team first of the quarter. It's going to be a foul on the floor, so Baxter's going to check in for Farr. Stone back in. So they're going to adjust the shot clock down to 22 seconds. So just a tick under 2 minutes. Three-pointer from Kinlaw on the inbounds, no good. Wesleyan tries to save it. 1:55 showing on the game clock here. Substitution is going to be Taylor Green checking in for Brenau. She'll replace Kinlaw. We'll get a breather. 17 on the shot clock, 1:55 on the game clock. It's 37-27. Tennessee Wesleyan in front. They've only trailed one time in this ball game. Barr steals the inbounds. Pushes the pace, pulls up just inside the free throw line, short on it. Rebounding it there is going to be Gliotti. She's got 3 fouls, so she's back in here late in the second quarter. Green fires a three, off to the left and into the hands of Ella Crowder. Minute 35 to go. Here's Stone. Stone kicks out to Mayo. Mayo's three-pointer on the way in the near corner is good by Cambry Mayo. Pushes the Wesleyan lead up to 13, the largest of the ball game. Brenau getting a little stagnant offensively. It's going to be a foul on Barr. Shot clock at 20. It'll reset. Simpson checking back in for Brenau. They've got it top of the key. Harrison gets it there to Simpson. They go far side to Moore. Moore drives inside, pulls up just inside the two-point line. 40-29, your second quarter score here, under a minute to go. Far side, Mayo gets a screen from Ashley Baxter. She's the local product from the Minn County High School. Junior forward. Backdoor cut by Barr, gets fouled. And she'll draw the foul. That's on Simpson. Her second, team third, and 2 shots coming for Abby Barr. Barr, a 62.5% shooter on the season. Barr misses the first one. Second one for Barr is up and good. Substitution. Anna Crowder replaces Barr. 12-point game. Simpson out, Cannon back in. Moore gets it inbounded, another foul. This one's going to be on Mayo. Cannon gets set to key it in underneath. Gets it in. She'll get it right back. There's about a 7-second differential in game and shot clock. Moore going to take it quickly up the floor. Green, Galati spins down the left side of the lane. Stripped on the way up. Mayo's got it. And Moore's going to commit the foul. Coach Stewart trying to get a foul call and cannot do it. His team struggling here. They've got a warning on the coach, so they want a timeout. Timeout by Brenau. We'll be right back here on the Bulldog Digital Network. .19 seconds to go after the timeout by Brenau. Wesleyan leading this one 41-29 here. They can hold for the last shot. That's what looks to be they're doing. Stone, though, drives left side of the lane. Layup is good by Jacelyn Stone. Time expiring here. A heave at half court by Moore is going to be no good. And that's how we'll end the first half. Lady Bulldogs in front 43-29 against the Brenau Golden Tigers. who have had the hot streak coming into today's matchup. We'll take a break here on the Bulldog Digital Network for a few minutes and then bring you some first half stats. Back in just a few on the Bulldog Digital Network. Crowder, a driving kick to Martin for an open three, and McKaylee Martin answers right back with a three of her own for the Lady Bulldogs. Three-pointer on the way. Another one. First free throw is nothing but net for her. Second one is up and good as well. So back to a three-point game for the Lady Bulldogs. Long lob intercepted by Ella Crowder at midcourt. Crowder finds Martin on the right side. Trying to Now gets it to Crowder on the drive. Goes up strong and gets the lay-in. Ella Crowder got rewarded off of the turnover a minute ago. Crowder will crossover and kick. Mayo deep three from the left wing is good by Cambry Mayo. Lady Bulldogs now a still at midcourt. It's Crowder, walks it to the right, gets it to Stone on the wing. Stone, little ball fake out. Nice little play by Stone as she captures the defender in hesitation right there. Powell open on the right wing. She fires a three, and it's good. J.C. Powell. Powell near side of the court, crosses into the lane, gets free of the defender. Layup is good for J.C. Powell. Outstanding. Pushes the pace, pulls up just inside the free throw line, short on it. Rebounding it there is going to be Gliotti. She's got 3 fouls, so she's back in here late in the second quarter. Green fires a 3 off to the left and into the hands of Ella Crowder. Minute 35 to go. Here's Stone. Stone kicks out to Mayo. Mayo's 3-pointer on the way in the near corner is good by Cambry Mayo. Back here on the Bulldog Digital Network as we get set for the second half to start with the third quarter of action. Let's run down some team stats for you real quick. Wesleyan shoots 48% from the field. That's much better than their season average of 36%. Brenau right there at 44% and better than their 35% average. Behind the arc, Lady Bulldogs 38.5%, Brenau 37.5%. Free throws, Wesleyan at 90.9, only 5 turnovers to the 10 by Brenau. And rebounding stats, Wesleyan out rebounding them 17-13 here to start this third quarter. Stone, Powell, Mayo, all with 8 points apiece. And McKaylee Martin with 5 rebounds, leading the team in that category. Moore and Kinlaw leading with 16 and 10 points, respectively, for Brenau. So as we get set for the start of the second half, it's going to be the Lady Bulldogs losing it first, and then down low it comes to Moore on the Golden Tigers side. Stafford back into the ballgame. She's going to miss it from deep. Stafford had 2 fouls, so she set early. Lady Bulldogs led by as many as 13 in the first half, sorry. You'd think after several years be able to get that adjustment made, but women's game in collegiate ranks 4 10-minute quarters and the men's game in 2 20-minute halves still. So here goes Mayo. Drive and kick over to Martin, far side. Martin looking around, trying to get help. Got to get rid of it. Bounce pass to the high post to Crowder. She goes left side against Moore. Layup comes off to the front, and Stafford's going to clear it out. 43-29 your score here. Bulldog Digital Network coverage. Jared Wright bringing you the action. Single game here today from James L. Robb Gymnasium, Dwayne Farmer Court. Moore out front, guarded by Powell. Man-to-man defense by the Lady Bulldogs here. Crowder out there on Galati. Now top of the key, Stafford working against Martin. 3 to shoot. Going to have to take a quick 3 at the top of the key by Bertolini, and they miss it. Here comes Mayo in transition. Left wing now drives into the right side. High arcing layup is good by Cambry Mayo. Nice touch off the glass. Makes that one. Lady Bulldogs up by 16. Largest lead of the ball game for them. Out of bounds it goes. It'll stay with the Golden Tigers, though. Inbound it right in front of the Golden Tiger bench underneath. Coach Stewart calling out the signal right there as Moore's going to key it in. Gets it into Bertinoli. Now far side, Kinlaw works it to the top of the key. Stafford. Right corner. There's a drive. Pass down to Stafford on the low block. Spins away. Martin, good defense, but just a better shot right there by Stafford. Tennessee Wesleyan Stone with it. Mayo wanted to lob it back door. Here's Stone beating her defender off the dribble. Gets fouled. This one's going. Bertoloni's picking up her first, team first. So Stone steps to the line. Misses the first one. First miss today. Mayo leading the team with 10 now. And Stone gets the second one to fall. 7:29, 15-point advantage. Quickly, Kinlaw up in transition, gets it to Stafford, top of the key. Moore, drive and kick. Kinlaw steps on the side out of bounds. Inbounds comes to Stone. Right side, Mayo with it. Skip pass it comes to Crowder. Now gets it to Mayo on the cut across the lane. Layup too strong off the glass. Here comes Galati, and that's going to go out of bounds. Stay with Golden Tigers. They'll have 4 spread out across. They're going to reset the shot clock down to 25 seconds. Inbounds to Stafford, lobs it into Moore. Back to the basket, spins into a double team. Shot off the mark here, Stone with the rebound. Behind the back, loses the handle, saves it, gets it to Mayo for 3. Off the mark, Stafford pulls in another rebound defensively. Stafford has 3 to her credit. Granted, she spent most of the first half on the bench. Lady Bulldogs trying to shut down Gliotti. Forces an errant shot inside. Powell collects it off the rim. Powell, kick to Martin, head fake. Out front it comes to Stone. Stone, quick crossover. Drops it to Crowder behind her. Now Martin gets it from Crowder to Powell. Crowder, skip pass over to Stone. Head fake, drives baseline, gets fouled hard. This one's going to be on Galati, her 4th already. So Stone's going to go back to the stripe. She was 1 for 2 there just a minute ago. As she gets set to step back to the line here. First free throw is good there. Much better for Stone. Those 2 free throws a few minutes ago just did not look like typical free throw for her. But, of course, she misses the second one after I talk about it, so commentator's curse. 6 minutes to go, third quarter of action. 31-47. Wesleyan in front, complete control. Tied up 4 different times. Brenau had the lead 9-6, and that was it. Stafford wanting it down low, calling for it against Martin. Martin, good defense. Shot falls off to the left, and here comes Powell with another rebound. Mayo trying to catch up to it and cannot do it, and Wesleyan turns it over. Mayo will exit, Barr enters. Ella Crowder will enter for Powell. Full court press, just kind of some token pressure there by Lady Bulldogs. Moore gets by Crowder and gets fouled on the shot. This one's going to be on Anna Crowder, her first, team first. And so Nyla Moore from Dacula, Georgia, steps to the line, 60% shooter on the season. Does get the first one to bounce in for. And the second one is good as well. 47-33. Stone across the Bulldog logo at midcourt, swings it to the left. Martin now. Back right it goes to Crowder. Far side it's Stone. Puts it on the floor with a couple of dribbles, then sends it to Crowder. Crowder crossover against Moore, spins. Head fake. Finds Martin open at the top of the key for 3. McKaylee Martin knocks down the 3. Nice job by McKaylee Martin and Crowder to find her there. 17-point lead, the largest of the ball game for Tennessee Wesleyan. Brenau works it around the perimeter, now trying to get it to Moore. Blocked by Martin. Good defensive effort by McKaylee Martin right there against Moore. At 18.2 average. Tough to defend. She's right there at it with 18. Here's Crowder trying to work against her. Barr pulls the 3. It's going to be just short off the front of the rim into the hands of Stafford. Swing pass. Skips over the head of Stafford into the hands of Cannon. I think Stafford thought that was for her, but Cannon was the intended target. Near side, Moore back to the basket. Skips it out. Cannon fires the 3-pointer for Brenau. Martin inside for another rebound, her 6th of the ball game. Stone looks around. Stone drops it to Crowder. Now here's Stone, 15-footer off the bounce pass is good for Jacelyn Stone. Timeout on the court. 3:34 to go, and Lady Bulldogs lead it by 19, their largest of the game. We'll be right back on the Bulldog Digital Network. Out of the timeout by Brenau. It's going to be Moore across the time stripe. Battle of the number threes right here between her and Barr. Here's a drive by Kinlaw. Kicks it into the near corner. Moore lob into Stafford. Sierra Bates in along with Alexis Bates. Checking in during the quarter break. They join Powell, Ella Crowder, and Barr out there. Baseline little runner is good for Brenau. Kinlaw makes that one. Bates, far side, gets a screen from her sister Sierra. And she's going to travel, tries to get a little flashy with it. Or, well, not flashy, but got a little hesitation. Wanted to pass it, and then I think the defender jumped, causing her to delay the pass and calls the walk. Moore gets it back off the inbounds. Trying to go coast to coast. Drops it back behind the arc. It's going to be a three from Harrison, and it's good, 52-38. So out of the timeout, Brenau has scored 5 straight points. Here's Barr. Sends it right side to Alexis Bates. Top of the key, Powell gets the defender to jump, takes it inside against Moore, and that one's going to be a foul on Moore. And no, they're just going to say it's out of bounds. Okay. So no foul call. Long lob comes into Sierra Bates. Top of the key, working against Stafford. Got plenty of room if she wanted to fire the shot. Instead, she takes it in off the side of the backboard. Out of bounds. Shot clock violation on the Lady Bulldogs is what it was called. So it's going to be Harrison to bring it up the court. Top of the key, Harrison looks, calls out some signals, and 3 seconds they were camped out. They want a timeout again from Brenau, so we'll take it with them here on the Bulldog Digital Network. We'll be right back. Wesleyan leading at 52-38. Out of the timeout by Brenau, it's Wesleyan in front 52-38. After the 3-second call, 1:56 to go in the third quarter. It's going to be Abby Barr to bring it up the court for Jeff Rice's ball club here. Drops it to Ella Crowder. Now to Alexis Bates, to Barr. Gets it to Ella Crowder. Oh, Three-man weave up top. Alexis Bates takes it all the way in, glances off the front of the rim into the hands. It drops to Moore. Golden Tigers pushing it. Far side, Kinlaw going for another triple to her credit. Missed it. Rebounds tipped away. Out of bounds off of Wesleyan. Coach Ross telling them grab it with both hands instead of worrying about tipping it away. Had three players down there. 1:26 to go in the third. Far side, it goes to Cannon. Now top of the key. Moore with it. Cannon set a screen for her. Powell, good help on the double team. Kinlaw lobs it down low. Back to the basket as Stafford loses the handle. Ball's still down. Going to be a foul on Tennessee Wesleyan's bar. Her third, team second. Lob into Moore. Feeds it down low and another foul called. This one's going to be on Alexis Bates, or Sierra Bates, sorry. Her first, team third. Stafford, lob down low, ball tipped up by Moore, stays with it, strong take, forces it over the backboard to the left side, or over the rim to the left side off the backboard that was. Bar out front. Stone leading the team with 12. She's on the bench getting a rest. Out there is Powell. She's the leading scorer for this five. She's got 8. It's Sierra Bates, a drive and a take, gets the foul call. This one's going to be on Kinlaw. That's her first. 42.6 remaining. Sierra Bates at the line. Makes the first one, 53-38. Back to a 15-point advantage. And that's her first miss of the year. 5 of 6 now. Here's a three by Cannon from right in front of the bench. It's good for Brenau. Wesleyan, it's about a 0.5 second differential game and shot clock. Maybe even less than that. So they're just going to hold for the last shot of the quarter. Clock at 10 now. Ella Crowder with it, going against Cannon. Ella takes it, stronger defender, but Ella Crowder says, I can go up strong too, and makes it. Big take by Ella Crowder to end the quarter. Lady Bulldogs will take that 14-point lead into the fourth and final frame here from James L. Robb Gymnasium. We'll be right back in 60 seconds. Stronger defender, but Ella Crowder says, I can go up strong too, and makes it. Big take by Ella Crowder. Clock at 10 now. Ella Crowder with it, going against Cannon. Ella takes it, stronger defender, but Ella Crowder says, I can go up strong too, and makes it. Big take by Ella Crowder to end the fourth and final quarter coming up. 10 more minutes of basketball here in this Appalachian Athletic Conference matchup. Brenau's basketball out of the quarter break. And they've got Moore, Harrison, Cannon, Kinlaw, and Stafford out there. Lady Bulldogs have Anna Crowder, J.C. Powell, Jacelyn Stone, McKaylee Martin, and Cambry Mayo. They're starting 5. Back out there after getting a good rest in the third quarter for most of them except for Powell. It's going to be a foul here on Wesleyan's Stone. Everyone wanting the walk call. Team first of the quarter. So Kinlaw will step to the line for Brenau. 62% shooter. Makes the first one. So Brenau on the board first here in the fourth and final frame. And she makes the second one, 55-43. Stone, a little hesitation. Gets it back to Mayo on the wing. Now Crowder comes near side with it into Powell's hands. Back to Crowder. Three at the top is good for Anna Crowder. Nice little passing catch with her high school teammate. Makes that one look easy. Bucket and the foul here on Wesleyan. Martin's going to pick up her first. Moore at the stripe. Moore makes it and one opportunity. Far side, it's Anna Crowder with it. Three-pointer off the mark for Martin. Moore with the rebound. Gets it to Cannon now. Cannon fires a three and missed it, and Stafford is going to commit the foul. Just shoves Martin to the side. That's the second team foul. Stone across midcourt. Gets it to Mayo. Now to Powell, left side. Crowder, top of the key, guarded closely by Moore this time. Here's Stone, drives inside, spins against Harrison. Looking for help and gets the foul call underneath. Got pushed away. Coach Stewart pleading the case. This one's going to be on Harrison, her first. Stafford will exit. Gliotti back into the ball game. Here's Mayo, gets the short inbounds. 58-46 your score. Crowder, touch off the glass is good. Anna Crowder comes down the left side of the lane. Now it's Kinlaw out front. Pull up for Kinlaw off the mark. Moore gets the offensive board. Finds an open Gliotti at the top of the key, and it's good for her. Gliotti knocks that one down. Gets them to within 11. Stone calling out the signal here. Mayo takes a drive. Off the glass, no good. Crowder battling for the offensive board. Gets it, trying to bounce it out to Mayo. That was Powell. Moore slings the pass out, deflected by Mayo. Crowder was down here trying to take the charge against Moore, but didn't get the call. She had already passed it off. Officials felt like she tried to avoid the contact. Right side, it comes to Cannon. Lob down low, goes to Moore. Spins into the lane, off the glass and good by Nyla Moore. To within 9. This is the lowest it has been since early in the second quarter. Here's Stone off the left side drive, missed it. Powell battling Moore for the rebound, but Moore gets it. Stone trying to cut her off, but can't do it. Moore finds Cannon open for three on the right wing, short. Moore gets the offensive board, kick out to Gliotti. Now drops it back. Harrison's going to pull the three. She missed it. Crowder and Powell collide for the rebound, but stays with the Lady Bulldogs, thankfully. Crowder to Powell, wide open left wing, trying to bank it in, can't get it. Long rebound, poked away. Gliotti transition over to Kinlaw. She'll fire the three and drills it. And we're down to a two-possession game here, 60-54. Brenau battling back here. Wesleyan struggling to get anything going. Brenau Wesleyan only scoring 2 buckets here, or 2 sets of points here in the fourth quarter. Brenau is on a 13-point streak here to start the fourth quarter. Martin, though, answers right back and quiets the run by Brenau with a 3-pointer of her own. Pushes it back to a 9-point game. Timeout on the court by Tennessee Wesleyan. Lady Bulldogs trying to withstand this one. We'll stay right here with you through this one. As the Lady Bulldogs have seen only their 8th point of the quarter go in compared to the 13 by Brenau. Lady Bulldogs led by as many as 19 midway through the third quarter. Currently leading this one 63-54. Lady Bulldogs outscored Brenau 22-15 in the first quarter, 21-14 in the second. Both teams even at 12 in the third. Currently getting outscored by 5 here in the fourth and final frame. Rebounds a little bit closer now. Wesleyan, though, still leading 27-25. Here's Harrison bringing it up the court. Crowder with the steal, pushing the pace. It's a 2-on-1 break. Bounces it over to her point guard and Stone, who gets fouled. And Stone will get a chance at 2 free throws coming her way. This one's going to be on Harrison, her second, team third. So Stone's first free throw is good. 5:41 to play. Back to a 10-point game. Second one is good by Stone. Clutch free throws there. Lady Bulldogs trying to right the ship here in the fourth quarter after watching their lead dwindle to a 2-possession game. Ball poked out away there by Stone. Her and Crowder. Inbounds coming from Harrison. Ball in. 3-pointer up by Kinlaw, no good. Good box out by Stone against Harrison. Harrison avoiding the over-the-back call. Mayo calling out the signal with 5:15 to go, up by 11. Bounces it to Stone. Martin gets it back to Crowder, taking more off the dribble, loses the handle, trying to stay with it. Kinlaw keeps it alive. They get it into the hands of Moore. She's got 23 points. Gliotti, though, answers with a 3. Under 5 to play. 8-point game. Big possession for Tennessee Wesleyan. Crowder gets it down low to Mayo. Mayo takes the scoop on the right side, but she'll get fouled. Kinlaw's going to pick up her second. Camry Mayo is going to come to the line. Abby Barr will check in for Jacelyn Stone, sorry. That's going to be Mayo at the line. First one is good for Mayo. 4:35 to play. And the second one by Mayo is good. 10-point game. So now some questioning about substitution. They thought Crowder was hurt, so they're going to let a late substitution, but Martin was the one coming off the bench as Ella Crowder came in. So they let it stand, and 4:35, and it's a 10-point game, 67-57. Crowder did look like she was favoring an ankle there, but when they said she's hurt, she's questioning why as well. She didn't want to come out of this ball game. Guarding Moore. Moore goes up against her, and there's the foul. Crowder's going to pick up her second. Fourth on the Lady Bulldogs, or the third, they'll say. Moore makes the first one. (67-58). Moore makes both of them. 4:23 to go. 8-point game. Crowder, far wing. A lot of emotions showing up here late in this one. Crowd quiet, really, though. Good crowd on hand on a single game Saturday afternoon. Powell takes it to the left side and scores. Up and under the defender. Under 4 we go. Back to double-digit lead. Harrison had it poked away momentarily. 69-59. Down low, feed to Moore. Pulls up just inside the free throw line. Missed it. Ella Crowder with a good rebound. Coach Rice tells them to slow it down. 3.5 to play. Trying to let this clock run. Go deep into a possession here. Mayo back out front to Barr. Now Moore's going to run over Crowder, and it's going to be 5 team fouls, so it'll be 2 free throws for Lady Bulldogs. Will be Anna Crowder. She's got 11 right now. Misses the first one. Crowder, a 61% shooter on the season. Misses both of them. It's unusual for Anna. 3:20 to go, still a 10-point game. Moore with it. Poked away by Crowder. Powell picks up the loose ball. Powell to Barr. Barr and Stone in the front court for the Lady Bulldogs. Barr signals it out. Here it goes to Powell, working against Cannon. Powell takes it left side. Strong take, just couldn't get it to fall. Too strong. Moore collects it, though, defensively. Here she comes. Has it poked away momentarily. Ella Crowder rushes over to pick up a loose ball. Great hustle play by Ella Crowder right there. 2:43 to go. 10-point game, Lady Bulldogs. Trying to cling to this one and get back into a winning streak and end the 3-game streak of Brenau. Lady Bulldogs looking for back-to-back conference wins. Here's Stone, 4 to shoot. Reverse layup. Gets the bucket and the foul. Jacelyn Stone, nice little take as the shot clock was winding down. Harrison's going to pick up her third. And so Stone at the line. .12-point lead. Stone converts it, 72-59. Here's Harrison. Drops it to Moore. Moore goes in strong on the right side. That one's good for her. 72-61. Stone out front, picks up the dribble, needs help. Has it poked away by Harrison. Harrison dives for it. It's deflected. Well, they're going to say, thought definitely Harrison poked that one away, so it shouldn't have been over and back, but nonetheless, they call it a turnover on the Lady Bulldogs. 1:55 to go. Powell will check in. Barr will check out. Harrison has it in the front court, trying to attack quickly. Gives it to Cannon. Cannon around a screen from Harrison. There's Gliotti on the right side. Charge is the call as Gliotti takes it in. She's going to foul out of the ball game. .146 to go. Number 11 Lena Vega will check in. Wesleyan, minute 46 from getting one game above 500. Powell catches the inbound. She'll push it up the court. Gets it over to the point guard and Stone. Opposite side it comes to Mayo, who's wide open. They're just going to play keep away here. Powell out front. Gets it to Ella Crowder. Drops it to Stone. Stone has a clear look at the basket, then kicks it back. 10 to shoot. Mayo takes it in, gets the bucket and the foul. 74-61 with 1:25 to go. That one is on Moore. Her third. And Mayo makes the successful three-point play. 14-point advantage. Here's a drive by Harrison. She's going to get fouled inside. This one's going to be the third on Anna Crowder for the Lady Bulldogs. 20 on the shot clock. The fourth on the Lady Bulldogs. Long lob in to Moore. Feeds it down low to Cannon. Cannon goes up. Loses it on the way. Here's Powell. It's a 3-on-3 break now. They'll slow it back down with 1:05 to go. Stone out front. Gets it to Ella Crowder. Coach Ross telling them just to back it up. Don't try to attack here with under 60 to go. Up 75-61. Ella Crowder trying to take Cannon on. Kicks over to Powell. She'll pull the three. That one's going to carry him off the rim to the right, but Mayo gets a big offensive board and the foul call. This one's going to be on Green, her first. Number 14, Aubrey Long, will check in for the Lady Bulldogs, the Polk County native. She's a 5'6" freshman guard. She'll replace Stone, and Sierra Bates coming to the table as well as Mayo steps to the line for two. First one rolls off the front of the rim. Looked like it was going to take the friendly fall in on the home rim, but it didn't. Mayo's second one is good, 76-61. 15-point advantage, ties the largest of the quarter. The Lady Bulldogs, again, led by as many as 19 in the third. Alexis Bates will check in. Coach Stewart upset about the substitution policy there. Here's Moore into the lane, Euro step, too strong off the glass, 35 seconds to go. Powell with it up the court. Gets it to Long, lobs it down to Bates. Bates goes up, left-handed shot off to the right. Here comes the Golden Tigers pushing it with 20 seconds to go. Top of the key, Cannon sends it over here to Vega. Vega fires the three and hits it. 76-64. 15 seconds to go, and it's a 12-point win that the Lady Bulldogs are going to put into the win column. 76-64. And that'll do it. Lady Bulldogs in the three-game winning streak for the Golden Tigers and get above 500. They get to 5-6 in the conference, 4-3 here at home, and they've now won their last two ball games of this second part of the season. Brenau drops to 7-7 overall, 6-6 inside the conference, and they are 3-6 on the road. Again, they see that three-game winning streak come to an end here on Saturday afternoon. In Appalachian Athletic Conference play. So we'll take a break and then be right back here on the Bulldog Digital Network. We're right back just as quick with Coach Jeff Rice. Coach, I think you can hear me.
Can.
I hope you can at least. So, Coach, big day for your team and getting back into the win column, a second straight win in a row against a tough Brenau team. Had them up You were up by 19, but they're late. They kind of battled back a little bit.
Yeah, we knew they would. They shoot it extremely well. We did a really good job in the first half of only allowing them to make, I think it was 3 threes. And didn't do as good a job in the second half. I think they made 6. Great effort. I thought we defended very well. I mean, there is no defense for number 3. Moore's a really, really nice player, and that's exactly what we were trying to do is let her get hers, but don't let her, have 5, 6, 7 assists because she finds 3-point shooters on the outside. First half, we did a really good job. That second half, not as much.
Yep, she ends the day with 27, but it was a quiet first half for her, as you said. Only 3 assists, so you kind of kept her out of that option, and they had to find other options. They got in some foul trouble that really kind of benefited you all at key times, it looked like, but free throw percentage could have been a little bit better today. Some of them missed. If it got any closer, maybe.
Right, yeah. 20-27, just getting there 27 times. We talked about last week we didn't shoot very many, and, we've talked about, we've got to get to the free throw line, and we've got to be able to knock down, and outscoring them 13 points there was the difference.
So you pick up the big road win against Columbia. You got Brian coming to town after this one against Brenau, and it doesn't get any easier, but it seems like your girls are clicking right here.
We're starting to play a little bit better. It's maybe the first 2-game win streak we've had in the conference for sure.
Yep,
it is. Starting to shoot a little bit better. We're starting to defend a little bit better. And I knew it would take some time because we got people in all new roles. You're asking Anna, who didn't score much last year, JC, who didn't score much last year. You're asking them to play in a much different role, and it takes a little time sometimes to be able to do that. And I couldn't be more proud with how hard we played. It hadn't always been pretty, but we continue to work through and get better. And just like today, we get up 2 offensive rebounds. I mean,
that's big.
It's with us at our size, we only turn it over 11 times. So it's still a work in progress, but we are getting better.
Better to get hot at this time of the year instead of early in the year.
That's what I told him before the game. I said, the thing about Tennessee Wesleyan teams in the past, all through my career, all the way back through Coach's career, our teams were better in January and February, because you're expecting them just to continue to improve, and you don't kill them in the preseason, and you're not as good as you're going to ever be November 1st for the first game. So, you're giving them some rules and letting them play within those rules and concepts, and they kind of figure it out on their own.
Well, Coach, congrats on your second win in a row in the conference, and we'll see you on Tuesday night.
All right, thanks, guys.
Appreciate it. Coach Rice pleased with his team's effort here today and what they could do, and as he said, it's their second straight conference win. First time they've had a 2-game streak of wins inside the Appalachian Athletic Conference play. So that'll wrap us up here today on the Bulldog Digital Network. Appreciate you tuning in for this coverage, and we'll see you on Tuesday night when Brian comes to town right here on the Bulldog Digital Network. This is Jared Wright. Have a great night.